And starting tomorrow, the U.S. will no longer accept Ukrainian refugees coming in at the southern border. Instead, Ukrainians fleeing the war will have to get visas in Europe under a new program called Uniting for Ukraine. Fox 5's Claire Benitez reports from the San Ysidro port of entry, where some of the last refugees were let in.
They are one of the last Ukrainians being let into the United States through a port of entry.
If we could request anything from the federal government, it's just more clarity and maybe more time, but that's probably not an option at this point.
Thousands of Ukrainians have made their way into the U.S. through an informal route via Mexico, which the Biden administration will no longer allow starting Monday, telling Ukrainians not to travel to Mexico to pursue entry into the United States. Instead, Ukrainians will have to apply for a visa in Europe under Uniting for Ukraine. But for Nadia Fishnova, the journey has been far from easy.
A little bit later, an officer came up to us and told us that they can no longer allow Ukrainians to pass through here, that they have orders to close this particular section of the border.
She made her way to the Matamoros Brownsville port of entry with her daughter-in-law and grandson 2 days before the cutoff, but says they were not allowed in and had no other choice but to make their way to Tijuana.
My question is why on the 22nd, 2 days earlier, that border at Matamoros was closed at 4 p.m.
Why? The San Ysidro port of entry, which has been transformed into a welcome hub for Ukrainians, will now have to shift their resources elsewhere, as entry through here will no longer be allowed.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, there's still a lot of Ukrainians that are coming to Mexico because they have tickets to go there. And we're very concerned about what's going to be happening with them, those that are in Mexico City, Cancun, Tijuana. It's a lot of unknowns right now. People are very worried.
Starting on Monday, April 25th, Ukrainians trying to enter into the United States through Mexico will not be allowed without a valid visa. They will have to seek asylum in Mexico City or in Europe, leaving hundreds of Ukrainians on their way in limbo. Reporting from the U.S.-Mexico border, Clara Benitez, Fox 5 News.